Ladies and gentlemen, the holiday season is officially here. And with that, you might want to buy some video games, specifically Nintendo Switch and Switch 2 games. Well, today we're going to go over some amazing games that are on sale for the Switch and Switch 2, digital and physical, and you don't want to miss these sales. So let's go ahead and get right into this video. That's right, we went from Black Friday sales to Cyber Monday sales. Now these are the holiday sales. I don't really care the reason why or what they're called. I just want to buy great games for discounted prices, and that's what we're doing today. But first, boom, I gotta give away a Nintendo Eshop gift card. I gotta do it. But that's not enough for me. Boom, another winner of a Nintendo Eshop gift card. Yeah, that might just do the trick. If you'd like to have the same opportunity every single week, all you have to do is like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram or Twitter or both of those. And just support the community as much as you can. And you guys know I give back every single week. But also in December, I'm giving away random prizes throughout the entire month. Eshop gift cards, games, channel members are getting extra prizes. So just be on the lookout for that stuff as well. But we have some amazing sales to get into. So let's go ahead and do that. The first game we're talking about today is Crown Trick, and this is currently on sale for $1.99. That's 90% off on the eShop, and this is the lowest price this game has ever been. This is a very cool roguelike RPG, and just off the graphics and gameplay at first you think you know what you're getting into, but what's really cool about this is they're procedurally generated mazes, and when you battle, there's like this grid-like battle system, so every time you move, your enemies move, or you can kind of finesse the battlefield into your favor. This is just a very interesting game, very unique, and also very cheap. We also have YOKU'S Island Express, currently on sale for $1.99. That is 90% off the full price on the eShop, and this is the lowest price this game has ever been as well. I've talked about this game, I'm not even kidding, like 20 times, and I will recommend it every single time I can. It is a fantastic Metroidvania that has like this pinball mechanic, and it almost seems like on paper it could work, but it might get a little messy. This game is so charming and so good, so addictive, and it is a treat to play this one. So we have Blasphemous and Blasphemous 2 as a bundle for $11.24. That is 75% off on the eShop, and this is the lowest price this game has ever been. This deal is insane. I don't even think Blasphemous 2 has ever been on sale for less than like $18. You're getting two amazing games for less than 12 bucks. I love Blasphemous so much. I think it has the coolest enemies and bosses in all of gaming. It is insanely hard, but very rewarding. The gameplay is so damn good. And if you like Hollow Knight or Hollow Knight Silksong, or stuff that's kind of for masochists, I guess, but you really enjoy the games as well, this one would probably be for you. But even if you're not into like very difficult games, just the world building in this alone is enough to get you sucked into it. But come on, man, what are we doing here? Two incredible games for less than $12. We also have Golf Club Nostalgia currently on sale. This is $1.99 on the eShop, and that is 80% off the full price. And I love this game so freaking much, man. There are games that you will play and they just make you feel something, right? On the surface, you're like, what is this? A golf game? Man, are you smart? Of course it's a golf game. You are so observant. But it's so much more than that. Like, the atmosphere in this one, and kind of, there's not really a story, but there's almost like a background story as well. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but there's something going on in the background where you're kind of figuring out what happened, because I think you come from Mars to play golf on Earth where there was an apocalypse, and through golfing and all these little clues, you're kind of finding out what happened here, even though that's not the main point. It is so damn good. Probably like 4 hours long. It's not the longest game, but you're going to want to keep playing it to figure out what the hell happened here. And yeah, this game actually had another name before they got in trouble for copyright. We also have Marvel Cosmic Invasion for the Switch and Switch 2, currently on sale for $26.99. That is 10% off on the eShop, and this is the lowest price this game has ever been. This game just came out, like on December 1st, I believe. It's kind of early, but this arguably might be one of the greatest beat-em-ups of all time. Even if you're not a fan of the genre, this is a 10 out of 10 all the way through. The gameplay, the graphics, the performance, the music, The levels, the enemies, the boss fights, everything. Every now and then one of these games will come along and they'll help you get into the genre. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World was the one that got me into beat 'em ups, and now I buy them every now and then. Like I just bought Karate Kid a couple days ago, and yeah, this one is fantastic and you should definitely check this one out. We have Borderlands the Handsome Collection, currently on sale for $9.99. That is 75% off on the eShop, and this is the lowest price this game has ever been. And this is technically games. You're getting Borderlands the pre-sequel and Borderlands 2 for $10. So essentially $5 for each game. I own this collection. I also own another Borderlands collection on the Switch, and they are my favorite ways to play these games. Borderlands the pre-sequel and Borderlands 2 play flawlessly on the Switch and the Switch 2 as well. You could spend hundreds of hours in these games and always find something to do. Always find a little storyline, a side quest. In my opinion, these are actually the two best Borderlands games of all time, and this deal is just awesome. We have GUACAMELEE Super Turbo Championship Edition for $3.74, and that is 75% off on the eShop. This is a fantastic Metroidvania, one of my favorites of all time. It has amazing music, the graphics are fantastic, the characters are so likable, even like the enemies and the NPCs have their own little charm to them. It's not a very long game. I want to say I beat this in like 6 hours, but it is a treat from start to finish. And then obviously there is GUACAMELEE 2, which I have yet to play, but I eventually will get around to that. But I'm telling you, actually, now that I think about it, this was one of the first games I played on my Switch 2, like the first week that it came out, and yeah, it was a fantastic experience. We have Sword of the Vagrant, currently on sale for $1.99, and that is 80% off on the eShop, and this is the lowest price this game has ever been as well. This is a 2D action RPG. You will experience an exciting and challenging adventure focused on combat gameplay that utilizes combo chains, charge attacks, and special skills, all while improving your character's build through new equipment and abilities. There's over 70 enemies and beasts in this game, so it's always fun to fight each one of them. The graphics, we gotta talk about it. All of this was hand painted, and it just adds to the whole experience in my opinion, and this game is only $2. We have NARITA Boy, currently on sale for $2.49. That's 90% off on the eShop, and again, the lowest price this game has ever been. This is a game I've seen like a million times, and just from the trailer and I guess the aesthetic, I was very intrigued. I think I paid like $7 for this game, and I thought that was a pretty good deal since the game is normally $25, and it was a good deal, don't get me wrong. But once I started playing it, I realized quickly, I'm definitely getting my value out of this. It's worth every penny, but you are paying $2.49. At that price point, this is the definition of a steal, and the game is just so good. So we have LEGO Horizons Adventures for the Switch, physically at Walmart, Best Buy, and Target for $19.99, and that is 50% off the full price. Actually at Walmart, I think it's 7 cents cheaper, so if you want to save 7 cents, you can do that. This game is cool, man. It's not the greatest game of all time, right? I'm not telling you that you're going to play this and you're going to be blown away, but I do think it's good. I do think it serves its purpose. I think it's cool because, you know, obviously this is a PlayStation game on a Nintendo console, and I don't even think this came to Xbox now that I think about it. But I played this, I never beat it. I want to say I played like 7 or 8 hours of it, but I really did enjoy my time with it. Yeah, for $20 to add a physical game to your collection, not a bad deal. We have Donkey Kong Country Returns HD physically at Woot. This is $29.99, and that is 50% off the full price. Last week we talked about this game for the same price, but that was only digitally because all the physical copies had sold out. Now you can pick this up at Woot, which is owned by Amazon. I've bought a million games from them, and if you have Amazon Prime, when you order from Woot, you will still get free shipping, so that's awesome. But $30 is a fantastic price for this game. The game is not bad by any means, you know what I mean? I just don't think it was worth $60 after being released for like 50 times on different platforms. But $30, it is definitely worth every penny at that price, and Donkey Kong is just a fantastic game. We have Cat Quest 3 physically for $14.99. That is 50% off the full price, and this is the lowest price this game has ever been, and you can pick this up at Woot as well. Cat Quest are phenomenal games. They are RPGs, there's 3 of them, hence the name Cat Quest 3. Each one gets better than the one previous. They add different mechanics, and the graphics and gameplay is just better. But even though it looks like it's geared towards a younger audience, and I'm not saying it's not, everybody, all ages, especially if you enjoy RPGs, you will really enjoy your time with this. And again, it is a physical game you can add to your collection for 15 bucks. We have Hogwarts Legacy for the Nintendo Switch 2 physically for $30. That is 50% off the full price, and you can get this at Walmart and Amazon. I would like to mention, since somebody pointed it out, this is a game key card, so I just want to highlight that when I say physical. This is a game key card, but it's like, dude, 30 bucks? That is a no-brainer. I actually just got the Switch 2 version of Hogwarts Legacy last week or the week before. I beat the entire game on the Switch. I enjoyed it. Playing on my Switch 2, I could not believe the night and day difference, and I had to force myself to stop playing it. I was like, well, I'm going to play through this whole game right now. But I have a million other games I've got recently, so I'm going to put this one in the backlog. But I am so excited to be able to play through this again, because this is one of my favorite games of all time. And that Switch 2 version is peak in my opinion. We also have NICKTOONS and the Dice of Destiny for the Switch and Switch 2 physically at Amazon, Walmart, Best Buy, and Target for $29.99. That's 40% off the full price, and this is the lowest price this game has ever been. Again, for the Switch 2, this is a game key card, and I don't know if there's an upgrade path from the Switch. I made a video recently about new Switch 2 games that came out this month, and I said whenever this goes on sale to 30 bucks, I'm definitely going to pick it up. I didn't know I was going to have to wait like 4 or 5 days. This is a really cool RPG with all your favorite Nicktoon characters reimagined as like warriors and mythological creatures and stuff. There's couch co-op on this, so I love licensed games. I love stuff like this. This one is a no-brainer for me. We also have Madden 26 for the Nintendo Switch 2 digitally for $28.49. This is at a website called kingwin.net where you can buy game keys. I use these websites all the time, so it's 100% legit. I think this is the cheapest this game has ever been on the Switch 2. I know it was like 35 bucks a couple days ago, and then 30 bucks. This is $28, man. I picked this up on Black Friday, and I was actually pleasantly surprised at the quality of it. Yes, on the PS5, it's going to play better, but being able to play this portably on the go, that is awesome. And then I also have to mention that you can get the Nintendo Switch 2 Mario Kart World Bundle currently at Amazon, Walmart, Best Buy, and Target for $449. That is 10% off the price. This is the lowest price this has ever been. So in case you're in the market for a Switch 2, you can get it for 50 bucks off right now. And then you got to think, Mario Kart World is $80. So then you're technically saving an extra $80 on top of that. And when you factor it like that, you're getting the Switch 2 for like 370 bucks, man. So in case you're on the market for a Switch 2 for you or friends or family or whoever, you might as well pick it up at a discounted price. Ladies and gentlemen, every single week I do my best to bring you the best Switch and Switch 2 deals. And this week we did fantastic. Huge, wide range of games. Yeah, this is awesome. There's stuff in this sale that I'm personally going to be picking up because I like buying games for super cheap. So in the comments below, I would love to hear from you guys. If you made it all the way to this part of the video, if you could do me a favor, truly hit a like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter so we can keep the communities growing, and consider becoming a channel member because we're growing the members over there and it's amazing. We're going to do a big live stream for the Game of the Year awards, and I'll be doing some giveaways for channel members there. And you guys know me. I'll see you very soon with a new video. Peace out.